Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Daniel, and today I'm breaking down exactly how you can pass the CELPIP exam in 2025, even if you only have a couple of weeks to prepare. I'll share my personal strategies, the templates I used, and lots of specific examples so you'll walk away knowing what to expect and how to impress the examiners. Let's dive right in. Why I chose CELPIP. Let's start with why I went with CELPIP instead of IELTS. For me, it came down to convenience and clarity. CELPIP is just one appointment. You don't have to come back for a separate speaking test. You get Canadian accents throughout. For example, if you're used to hearing out and about the Canadian way, it's much easier than the heavy British or Australian accents you get in IELTS. During the writing section, you get a word counter and spell check right on the screen. For instance, you'll see your word count update live as you type, no guessing if you're at 180 or 220 words. And bonus, you usually get your results within 5 days. Plus, before you even register, you can take 2 free practice tests from the official CELPIP website. Just search CELPIP free practice test and you'll find them. CELPIP general test format. Most of you will need the CELPIP general test. That's about 3 hours covering listening, reading, writing, and speaking. There's also the general LS test, listening and speaking only for citizenship, but today I'll focus on the general test. Another major plus is the built-in word counter and spell check during the writing tasks. If you're anything like me, you know how stressful it is to count every word manually when you're up against the clock. And get this, you get your results super fast, usually within 5 days. That's much quicker than many other language exams. Plus, CELPIP offers 2 free practice tests on their website, which I highly recommend trying out before you register. Listening. What to expect, you'll spend about 55 minutes on the listening section. There are 6 types of tasks, and the audio only plays once, so pay close attention. The first part is listening, about 55 minutes long, split into 6 sections. Each audio clip only plays once, so you have to focus. You'll hear things like problem-solving situations, everyday conversations, information presentations, and even a video discussion. My top tip? In the video section, make quick notes about who's who, names, and what they're wearing, because the questions often refer back to those details. And don't try to write full sentences. Use symbols or abbreviations to save time. For example, a plus sign for positive, or a quick square instead of writing the word square. Reading, how to tackle each part. This part is about an hour long, split into 4 sections. Next is reading. This section takes about an hour and has 4 main parts. You'll be reading emails, matching information, and analyzing viewpoints. The key strategy here is to read a paragraph, then answer the related questions right away instead of trying to memorize the whole passage. Timing is tight, so make every minute count. Some sections give you only 9 or 11 minutes to answer all the questions, so stay sharp. Strategy. Tip: read 1 paragraph at a time, then immediately answer the related questions. Don't read the whole text first, you'll save memory and time. Writing. Templates and sample sentences. Writing has 2 tasks and takes under an hour. Then there's writing. There are 2 tasks and you get about an hour total. First, you'll write an email between 150 and 200 words. Always start with a greeting. If a name isn't provided, to whom it may concern works perfectly. Second, you'll respond to a survey question. Choose your side, give 2 strong reasons, and finish with a clear conclusion. You don't need a greeting or signature here, just a straightforward answer. A big tip, don't go way over or under the word count. Stick as close as possible to the guidelines and practice with templates ahead of time. I found that writing at least 10 practice responses helped me get comfortable with the timing and structure. Speaking, real examples and useful phrases. This section has 8 tasks and takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Practice is key. Speaking. This part includes 8 tasks and takes about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll be asked to give advice, share personal experiences, describe pictures, make predictions, compare options, handle tough situations, share opinions, and even describe something unusual. Some tasks, like giving advice or expressing your opinion, require you to speak for 90 seconds longer than you might expect. My best advice is to tell a story, even if it's imaginary, to help you keep talking. When describing pictures, use clear language like in the background, on the left, or in the bottom right corner. For comparison questions, use words like cheaper, closer, or more convenient to show you can handle comparisons naturally. Practice is everything here. Time yourself at home and get comfortable speaking for a full minute or more without stopping. Test day. Tips on test day: bring your passport. Other IDs won't be accepted for immigration purposes. Arrive at least 30 minutes early because they close the doors 15 minutes before the exam starts. If you need to reschedule, you can usually change your test date up to 2 business days before without any extra fee. Just log in online and follow the prompts. One more thing, you'll have to wear a mask the entire time, even for speaking. It's not ideal, but it's required. And be prepared for some background noise. Other people will be speaking at the same time, so practice focusing in a busy environment. Test day, must know details. Bring your passport. No other ID is accepted for immigration purposes. Arrive at least 30 minutes early. If you're late, you won't be allowed in. Masks are required for the whole test even while speaking. Background noise is normal. Others will be speaking too, so practice at home with distractions if you can. Hey, quick pause. If you're preparing for the CELPIP and want a resource that's actually helpful, let me suggest something I know you'll appreciate. Check out the CELPIP General Practice Test by Mirvoxid Press. It's packed with realistic practice questions and full-length tests designed to match the real CELPIP exam, so you know exactly what to expect on test day. What I love about this book is how practical it is. The explanations are clear, the tasks are up to date, and you get sample answers to help you learn what top-scoring responses look like. It's a great way to practice every section: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, all in one place. So if you want to boost your confidence, spot your weak points, and walk into your CELPIP exam prepared, definitely give CELPIP General Practice Test by Mirvoxid Press a look. I'll leave a link in the description below. Final tips and motivation. Remember, you don't need to spend a fortune on prep books. There are plenty of free resources online. Just search for CELPIP Writing Samples or CELPIP Practice Test. Each section is scored separately, so if you struggle with one skill, target your practice there. That's a wrap for today. If you have questions, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to help. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more test tips. Good luck on your CELPIP exam. You've got this.